TD Garden in Boston is already rocking for a Friday night. Game 5, Toronto against the Bruins. How even are these teams tied 2-2 in this series? Well, they both won on the road. At 5-on-5, the score in the series is 7-7. Not unusual for Bruce Cassidy to play this fourth line against top players. Here's Hyman breaking through, passes in front. Marner couldn't get a shot away. Chara was back checking, trying to get him.
And you know that long reach is going to come in to advantage at some point. Didn't worry about the man getting beaten, got help from his defense partner in McAvoy, and then came all the way back to make the play defensively.
But the Bruins get the puck back. Stop and go for Krug. Bergeron to the point. Marchand into the corner. Krug. Bergeron. Great save by Anderson.
Well, some anxious moments on that power play.
Hyman for this one. Bruins break in. Johansson in front. Bergeron shot. Anderson with a big save.
Fall down there by Hyman. That allowed Bergeron to come in all alone, and there's your first great save.
Left-hander playing the right side. Dumps the puck in. Muzzin's the first man back. Got the puck by Marchand, but not out. Here's Marchand with a shot that's knocked down by Anderson. Big save.
Brad Marchand comes through, and that's one that, look at the reaction. Anderson didn't even see it till the last second.
Tavares couldn't take advantage. Bruins were able to clear it. One man back. In comes Marchand. Cuts to the middle. There's a shot by Krejci. Stayed out of the net. Posted out. The Bruins think they've scored. Anderson covers the puck. The referee signaled right away that was probably where the post and crossbar meet, but it stayed out on a shot by David Krejci.
Yeah, you can see Bruce Cassidy, he's shaking his head. He must have had a quick look at it. It clanked really hard, and here's just the crisscross at the last second, and this one's right in that corner. You can tell by the reaction of Anderson.
Dermott on the other side. His slap shot hit a foot in front of the net. That sends the Bruins back the other way. In comes Corelli with a shot. Good play by Dermott to sweep that away. The puck never got to the net. Rubbed out along the boards, but he stays with it. Coming up to help is Kapanen. Turns. Here's Matthews. Gets control. Muzzin walks in to Matthews. He shoots. He scores! Wonderful heads-up play by Jake Muzzin, and he sets up Austin Matthews, and the first goal of the game is Toronto.
Oh boy, I think just watch the reaction after Hyman cross-checks McAvoy. He actually loses his balance. He gets up, cross-checks, then he kind of stumbles, and he does knock into Rask. Rask's response is immediate.
They're reviewing the play. The call in the ice stands. We have a good goal.
Wow.
Kapanen couldn't clear it. He got some support from Hainsey. He had support from Matthews, and two quick passes. Morgan Riley's out to center. Andreas Janssen moves in front. Kapanen scores! Kasperi Kapanen's first playoff goal this season, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are a little more comfortable, now ahead 2-0. Was there, couldn't control it. Hainsey's after the puck, kept in. Here's Johansson with a shot, big save. Rebound, McAvoy made a pass, backhand shot. Anderson somehow kept that out. Rask is trying to leave the net. He got to the bench, thought there was a goal. Centering pass in the feet of Coyle. Another beautiful save by Anderson. Two more, just robbed Johansson.
McAvoy, instead of shooting, goes through the seam and get a bit of a right on the foot of Matthews. Look at the reaction of Anderson. He's down, he's lost his stick, but all the white sweaters come back to the front and able to keep the puck to the outside. Then right on the doorstep, Johansson's had about his third or fourth chance in this third period.
As Bergeron in front, big Jake DeBrusk on the outside, Pasternak. Back to the line, Torrey Krug, Pasternak. Long pass and a goal. Patrice Bergeron from the goal line, or David Krejci. With 43.4 on the clock, the Bruins have some life. That's close, can't see the puck though.
You can't see the puck. Let's see where the puck is. Does it go over the line? It never goes all the way over the blue line.
Feeling the play. There is no offside. We have a good goal.
Shot right off the draw. Anderson makes the save. The green light's on. The siren goes. And the Toronto Maple Leafs have defeated the Boston Bruins 2-1 and head home with two chances to win one game and move on.
big road win. What a game in the third period as it opened up.
Well, these fans were celebrating big time. The Leafs were not. Very stoic after the win that puts them 1 win away.